Shields up, Iron Breakers. Rurkine here coming at you with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Monster Hunter World. Now, as you may or may not be aware, a new trailer has been released recently. I'm not really going to be talking about it. I know it's got something to do with dragons. I saw it on Twitter when it was on autoplay, and I instantly closed it the second it began playing. You guys are like, why? Because I'm already too excited for this game, and to be completely honest, anything that they show me at this point is only going to make my final experience with the game actually be less good. Because to me, this is something that I've discussed a while back. They've already revealed too much. They've already shown us way too much about this game. It's like we've seen more than enough to know whether or not we are going to be getting this game. At least that's the way that I personally feel, and I don't want to see anything else. So I'm on a media blackout when it comes to trailers and stuff like that, because I want to be surprised when I actually see the monsters in the game. This is not to say that I'm criticizing them for their marketing campaign or anything like that. I mean, I guess I am criticizing them a little bit because I think, like I said, I think too much has already been shown, but that's just my opinion. I could be completely wrong. I'm actually curious to know what you guys think about that kind of stuff, if you would rather see less as well, because I just hope that there's still enough monsters in the game to surprise us, because we've seen tons and tons of monsters throughout all of the trailers that they've been releasing, and I'm just like, I don't need to see any more monsters. There's a new trailer. If you guys haven't watched it and you want to watch it, go right ahead. It's got something to do about dragons. That's all I know. I know that someone already commented on a video that I posted yesterday, and they were like, oh my god, the hype is surreal. It's like they were talking about the new trailer, and I was like, dude, don't tell me anything. I just don't even want to know. So yeah, there's a new trailer. You guys can go check it out if you want to. My personal advice is, if you're already sold on the game, don't check it out. Wait and play the final version. It will probably be better for you to actually experience those things firsthand, but that's just one man's opinion. So, new trailer. Other than that, there's going to be a third beta. It is going to be going live on the 19th of January at 2 a.m. So that will be the night from Thursday to Friday at 2 a.m. UTC. Now you guys are going to have to convert UTC to whatever your time zone happens to be, so make sure that you check that out. Just remember, 19th of January, 2 a.m. UTC, third beta begins, lasts all the way until the 22nd, which is Monday at 2 a.m. So I believe it's going to be the night of Sunday going into Monday at 2 a.m. That's when the beta ends. Now, in this particular beta, it is going to feature all of the previous hunts that you had. So the Great Jagras, the Baroth, and the, what's it called again, Anjanath. Those are going to be available. I'm assuming you will also get all of the other side monsters that you can get on those hunts, like Rathalos, as well as potentially, what was the other one that you had in the Ancient Forest? The Puke. I'm assuming that's also going to be a thing. In the Wildspire Wastes, you will also have the Diablos, if you want to hunt him down, if you still haven't had a chance to do that. And the Kuyaku, I'm assuming, is also going to be there, as well as, what's the fish? Plesioth looking dude, the Juriatodos. I never know how to pronounce the name of that friggin' thing. But yeah, those should all be available for you guys to hunt down. And on top of all the previous hunts that you had available, there will also be a new hunt. It is going to take place in the Wildspire Wastes, and you're going to be fighting the Nere Gigante. Now, for those of you that aren't aware, the Nere Gigante is going to be like the flagship monster of Monster Hunter World. As a matter of fact, with the Collector's Edition, you're going to get a Nere Gigante statue. And I really wish that monster wasn't available for people to fight before the game actually releases. As a matter of fact, pretty close to the game actually releasing. I wish we weren't able to figure out what his pattern is going to be, what his moves are going to be like, what kind of attacks he's going to have. It's like, I wish that would be something that we would have to find in the actual final version of the game. And I wish that would be when I would experience it for the first time. But obviously, since I'm going to be trying to build a bit of an audience around Monster Hunter World, because it's a game that I want to play a whole lot of and I want to stream a whole lot of it, obviously I'm going to have to fight him on the 19th. Come the 19th, we're going to be fighting the Nergigante. We're going to see just how hard he can actually be. We're going to see how hard he hits. We're going to figure out all of those things, because I know that that's going to be one of the things that a lot of people are going to want to see, and it makes me a little bit sad. Like, I wish not as much information had been released about Monster Hunter World as it has been, because I feel like I've gotten spoiled way more than I would have wanted. Even just like the fact that I've already fought a Rathalos and a Diablos. It's like, I don't want people to think that I'm not excited about the game. I'm super hyped. I'm super pumped. That's one of the reasons why it almost makes me a little bit upset. It's like, no, don't show the Nergigante. Save it for when I actually play the final game. That's how excited I actually am. I'm so excited that I don't even want to experience all these things. They're like spoilers to me at this point. But yeah, we will be playing the game come the 19th, and we will be fighting the Nergigante, doing all of that stuff. And then finally, the last bit of news that came down is that there was a tweet from the Monster Hunter account where they narrowed down the release date of the PC version of Monster Hunter World to autumn of 2018. I was a little bit disappointed again by that, because it's like they say that it's the game is being optimized for PC, and I'm thinking, and I'm just like, is it really? Like, I don't want to over criticize, because like I said, I'm super excited about this game, but like, is the game really being optimized for the PC? Is that really the reason? Because I mean, let's face it, PS4 and Xbox One, their friggin' architecture is not that different from a current PC. It's not terribly different from PCs if we really look objectively to these consoles. So it's like, why does it need so much optimization to go into the PC? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it is being optimized. Maybe it isn't. Maybe they're trying to double dip. I don't know what the reasoning is behind it, but I think it really sucks for PC players to have to, because like, that some of the people on PC, they're going to be like, well, I guess I have to buy the PS4 version, because they don't want to be spoiled. Like, by the time autumn comes around, the internet's going to be infested with videos and news articles and guides and everything, and it's like, your only real chance to experience the game fresh is going to be on release. Because I mean, it's going to be months before you get to play it on PC, and some people will be patient, some people will wait. A lot of people will double dip. And I think it kind of sucks for them, because they're like, if ultimately what they want to do is play on the PC, they should be allowed to just play on the PC. Maybe the release date should have been further down the line so that you could release on 3 platforms simultaneously. That's the way that I feel. And this, I'm saying this as someone who plays most of his games on console. I'm saying this as someone who is not going to suffer from this at all, because I was going to be playing it on the PS4 regardless, because that's just where most of my friends are going to be playing, so that was going to be my platform of choice. But I'm still a little bit upset that PC players are going to have to wait this long. It kind of sucks that some people are going to have their experience not be as good as it could possibly be, because it's going to be delayed and there's going to be spoilers and website. It's going to be virtually impossible to avoid all of the spoilers that are going to be coming up, but particularly because the way that a lot of websites are handling themselves nowadays, there are spoilers in titles of news. Like, I'm talking about the title, not even the news article itself nowadays. Like, I've seen it, because I have to see a lot of news articles to figure out which news I'm going to be talking about, and I've been spoiled to so many things on so many video games that I haven't played yet just by reading the title of a news article, and it's gonna suck, is all I'm saying. And I really wish that wasn't the case, but ultimately I'm still super excited about the game. How do you guys feel about all of these things, about you having to, you're gonna be having the opportunity to fight the flagship monster before the game actually comes out? How do you feel about all of the information that we've received so far in Monster Hunter? Do you feel it's been a little bit too much? And how do you feel about the PC situation? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all very much for watching the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.